Something is wet on the floor. Nicholson, Electroplating. Whatever that is.
Any news from
I
Jack?
haven't even plugged in my
There's a statewide
headphones.
APB out on.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after
You
the
must
other
be
side
paused.
of the equation. Jack has a leash.
Use the right. Now I can hear the things. I can be sure what it is that I am being implored to do.
And its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side right now.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Why on earth would you head towards
All
that?
units, 27 units, reports of an explosion. Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further.
Whoa. We'll go towards where the cars are coming from.
All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. All units, stand by for further.
What? Fuck me, that was a big explosion. Everyone's looting immediately. Nice.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Stop, you little prick! Get that bastard cold! Now ain't the time to be looking for a profit, asshole!
This is a different change of pace than our usual missions. Gunbagging, eh?
You sorry son of a bitch!
Why don't you slow down? Where'd he go?
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch!
Hello. You catch a bullet with your elbow.
The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go.
No. Do 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 do. Okay, let's head into
Jesus.
the ash cloud.
I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ.
It looked like a
Poor
bomb
people.
did go off. A
We gotta
mushroom
find
cloud.
out what went down.
Sorry, everyone just carried on walking like nothing happened
What
there.
in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory
Oh my
was
God.
vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television. Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
There's not much evidence left, really.
Worlds turn upside down, Cole.
Well, they're burnt.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Vaporized. Oh, brother.
That looks like evidence to me. It's quite a big area to be searching.
Sweet heavens above.
Looks like all that's left. We can try the laundry tag.
Oh, right. What are we looking at? What went off? I think with a mess like this, we should just use some of this. Oh, okay.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
A locker.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Tons. Oh, a spy camera. Ooh.
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
That's cool. Some Japanese.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Oh, he kept it.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Very Japanese name. That looks like some
What
sort of
is it?
cipher.
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. They used them in OCS.
KV? Just fucking shit, I'll do it later. Ah, there's an arm there. Yeah, I'm aware there's something there. I didn't solve it yet. This is quite gruesome. Oh, lovely.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
I thought 4 weeks was a tough break.
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
The nose knows. It's just a shoe.
Don't think this is any use to us.
So there's just this stupid fucking cipher to try and do. Text, top left hand corner. Yay, we finally got it. Come on. Oh, we'll go the other way. J. Vermin? Vermont.
It's an address.
North Vermont Avenue.
133 North Vermont Avenue.
Hey, that only took forever. I really don't think that the strip of clothing address is that much of a piece of evidence. But if Cole thinks so. Hello.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. I think it went okay.
Couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very resolute.
No, I don't think I have time for you right now. Make an appointment with my assistant, detective.
Oh, okay.
When I first saw the cloud, I thought we were all done for. Let me know if you find any evidence of the fix.
I did not find any. Hello.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
Hello.
This is your place?
What's left of it?
Was.
32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
Come on.
A lot of people
have
died
died
here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
That explains the espionage.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Really obviously, because I found a fucking spy camera.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
Yup.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was
Exploded.
a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! And God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Oh, okay. He's either dead or his shirt is. Oops, wrong way. We need to find a phone that hasn't been blown up.
Musical films, and now you hear him.
Wow, what a mess.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet. But I'm working on it.
And everything's going on as normal here.
Any sentry unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, he's less happy.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a
Here's
cone
shot.
of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Haven't we been to that before?
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Ta.
You know the way. You can drive.
Brothers Cafe, 522 South Hill Street, 11K, handle code 3.
In a cafe. Oh my god! Are you alright? You don't look alright. Oh, did he just expire?
I don't like the look of this.
Oh no, he's alright. His head just moved.
You know the drill. Hand over your money to get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just
Oh
take
my
it
god.
easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
Oh.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly
Thank you.
5 seconds. 1. LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Oh my god! I thought they were getting in the car.
Stay down.
Haha, you shouldn't have brought a shotgun and then fucking parked miles away. Senseless. Tip! Some extra people to add to the dead bodies from the exploded factory. Oh, here's the shop. Bookshop. Or a flat. Ah. Tomoko Okamoto.
Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Akamoto. So she lives at number 1. Number 8. Oh, oh, it's been ransacked. Somebody is not doing well.
Better watch your step.
And they have a lot of drink. It's a very loud fire.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Dangerous?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
That's why it says the word retired on it. Ah, it's that yellow thing.
Looks like we have a match.
Whoa.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Looks like
Microfilm.
blueprints.
A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Broad must have amazing eyesight.
Because she stole it. You look at the hairbrush, Cole. I know you want to. Oh!
Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
No.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
Holy shit, who is this guy? He's the gun shop, the blood guy.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
It's pretty frosty. It's very cold for a fridge. Time of death.
Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys.
Oh.
I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
A ring.
Could be a class ring.
Skeletons in the icebox.
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. And probably a team from technical services as well.
What do you need the ambulance for? Well, that's that then. Now all there's left to do is go to the laundry service place. Until such a time that I get rung up with the information about the plane. No, Stephanie.
You're behind the wheel.
The ones in homicide kind of felt linked, but they did feel individual as well. Hello, hello.
What do you need?
I need you to answer some questions.
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Alright, rude.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Thank you. Oscar Hangstrom.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir.
Get out of my shop! Got any messages?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Baker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
Oh.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
Okay, sure.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
Hop aboard,
I need an
Spies.
address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Hop in.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks.
Oh. Her voice changed a lot.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
Can you drive to this one?
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs, you're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take
Let's
full
in.
responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for
Means he's
Hughes'
corrupt
starlets.
now.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Oh, delightful. Why try and put a conversation in that fucking 5 milliseconds across the court?
Good day, miss.
Oh.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Oh, come on.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
So angry.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Right.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Did you kill McKellen?
Do you
And
know
leave
the
in the
chief
fridge?
chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
Well, you know the reason that we came here was because we found a fucking... that.
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes.
He seems kind
You
of on
mind
the
if we
level,
have
but
a
the
look
pin
around
thing
while
is a
we're
bit
here?
weird.
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
It's curious. Where can I go? This place is too big.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Oh, with them. Hand shining. You ready? Should we go up?
Great.
You can climb a ladder.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Fuck's sake. Fucking hell, thank you.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. "76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north." Let's see where this is exactly.
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas? Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
It's just too big. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, we can see the propeller spinner.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motor.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
Is it the same kind?
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner.
It's filthy.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Do you really think he's gonna let us in there? The music didn't seem to like me doing that. Oh, it's up the stairs. Hello. Look at everything quickly before he comes and gets us. Oh, everyone goes
Incidental.
there.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Don't know the relevance. Yeah, she's got a weird face though. Like she smelt a bad smell.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Who's that?
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm going to keep you on. Sit up. I want to go.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
How can I go to an unknown address?
Where are we going?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. We would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Wilshire Police Station. Tell me about the spy camera.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Any messages from me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
You used to be alright with me, dickhead. How do I get downstairs?
Hey,
Hello.
Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Yeah, I know. I just heard.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Look at that one.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer.
The pin.
I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Who's the guy?
Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you
We
kidding?
love you.
My eyesight?
Just as west.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk.
What
Place
abroad
the
this just run
drops in
off?
the petri dish.
Oh! He knows what's gonna happen. That's why Crothers is hiding. So now we know how the explosion happened. They tried to reproduce
Just a little
it.
experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Bronco, can you give me a hand? I got a heart.
Holy crap. So there you go. It was probably because they had the notes and they were trying to reproduce it themselves without having to pay and failed miserably.
Hey! Fuck you!
That scared the shit out of me.
Extra, read all about it.
Fucking dickhead. Scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh, he does actually indicate then. And the door is wide open.
I think his name is Phil.
Oh my gosh, soaked in gasoline.
Stinks of petroleum.
Yep, because someone's gone and
Avgas,
set it
if I'm
alight.
not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
To Bahamas,
Angstrom
no
is
doubt.
dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe
He's
just
dead?
cleaning up.
Oh, we think Mapes for it. Yeah.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
That's a real person.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole! We're out of here!
Yeah. Going through the fire. Everyone else get out too, Jesus.
There you are, shit.
Makeinator.
Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Are you still gonna go in the fucking way? Driving like an absolute maniac.
I need to be closer, Phelps! Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Can't. He randomly manages to turn on a dime. Right, there we go. Oh, he's going back to the explosion.
Shit! You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
That's one way of doing it. Move!
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Why are you shooting that window that's already gone? Such a dick. Fine. Why's my car randomly stopping? Oh no.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim at
Cole.
the tires.
Well, these guys are just doing their jobs.
Let's see if I can't put one. Find some cover.
I got you.
Stay in cover. You're pretty brave for a dead
We gotta get these guys.
Give me some cover.
Run! Shot his foot.
you idiot!
That worked. Right.
Wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Let's fuck him up. God.
What's in a war zone?
Stay down.
Oh, okay. You can just take me.
Find some cover. Stay in cover. Stay in cover.
Is there some kind of explosive up there?
I'm covering you.
Yeah.
I got it. Eyes open. Around here somewhere.
This is worse than a war zone.
Covering fire.
Aim at him.
Time to move up.
Get down! Yeah! Sorted.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission.
Was he the one that was shooting me from the top?
I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Hey! Yeah, but the score's gonna be so shit. Because I ran that guy over. Like, I full on killed him. I ran that guy over and legit, he looked dead.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
Oh, he's so fake.
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
Oh my god, give it away much.
He's been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
He's gonna kill her.
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa.
No! He's gonna do something, he's gonna smash her on the head.
I've always so enjoyed our conversation. I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
Who's that? He's the fire starter. He killed him.
To help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
Oh, he's stealing Elsa. For some reason. Bloody hell. Wow. That was a hell of an episode. And I'm really sad to say that the next episode after this one is going to be the last one, because it's the last episode of the game. And then we see the interesting and somewhat confusing conclusion to the story. Until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.